Hello and welcome to another presentation of The Valley on ESPN3. We are here at Shea Stadium in Peoria, Illinois for Bradley University's homecoming, as the Bradley Braves will take on the Purple Aces of Evansville. Alongside my partner Ethan McConkey, I am Josh McGee. Ethan, both these teams today coming into this game going in completely different directions. To set up another long throw play as Shuck comes forward as well as Wava, with McGrath and Weber already in the box. This one goes short towards Shuck, bounces in, no one's gotten in. It's the goal for Evansville as Jared Robinson, Johnny on the spot once again for the Purple Aces, gets his fourth goal of the season, and the first of this game. It's 1-0 Evansville. Robinson already with his fourth of the season, been in some quite scoring form, scoring in their last game as well. That's two straight for the senior forward from Powell, Texas.
Braves
Taylor takes a bad spot, and now Millen is in on goal. It's him and the goalkeeper. Ketterer comes up big for the Braves as the ball will go out for Utah Valley throw-in. Once again, the senior goalkeeper belling out Bradley. Good play by Salmon as he finds Millen once again on the outside with time and space. Gets the shot of it. It's a goal for Utah Valley as Skylar Millen stays hot for the Wolverines. 1-0 to Utah Valley. Skylar Millen, known to score goals in bunches, scoring 2 on Friday. He scored the program's first career hat trick in a game last season against San Jose State. And the big forward once again finds himself on the score sheet as the Braves will look to recollect themselves here with just under 19 minutes left to go in this first. Ali Hodgick over there now for Omaha to take this one once again. Again, the team leader coming into tonight with 7 goals and 4 assists. Those 7 goals are good for tied for first in the Summit League. He gets his ball in near post, cleared by the Braves. But Omaha will get another chance here as he keeps this one in. He's able to get it to McCain on the outside. He gets it back from him, and he'll launch a shot on goal, and it's inch perfect there. It's yet another goal from the Starlet offensive attacker for Omaha, and it's a 2-0 advantage. Ali Hodgick gets his 8th goal of the season. The Summit League leader right there, perfectly placed into the far corner past a diving Logan Ketterer. And he continues his stellar offensive form as now the Mavericks are up 2-0 with goals from Hamzat and Holly Hodgick, I believe there. He splits a couple defenders. Impressive. He's in on goal. His shot is lashed into the net. What an impressive individual effort there by number 17, Noor Hamadi. What a goal. Well, that is Hamadi's first goal of the season, but he's no stranger to scoring against Bradley. Last season he had 3 goals in total, one of which came in that 3-2 overtime victory over the Braves. And he's found himself on the score sheet once again against this Bradley team. The deficit now 4-0 Omaha. And this has gotten ugly here at Chase.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game for each team, starting out with Rutgers. What do they need to do to come away with their first victory of the season?
Well, they need to avoid an early setback. And 12 of their 13 losses this season have come when their opponent scores first, and the Scarlet Knights have only been able to do that once this season. So they're going to have to avoid conceding early if they want to win tonight. They also got to do a better job of creating chances. They've returned most of their attacking talent from last season, but they've been outshot in most of their games, so they're going to have to be a little bit more creative here tonight. For the Braves, they just got to finish their set pieces. They were finally able to break through in their game against Drake off of a long throw-in. They've had several opportunities throughout the past few games, and they're just going to have to be a little bit more clinical in that department tonight. And they also have to do a better job of defensive marking. Both goals they gave up against the Bulldogs were a result of inefficient marking, and the Braves will have to get back on defense and avoid missed time tackles versus these great offensive weapons of the Scarlet Knights.
Bradley met together for a little bit. What do they need to do? Mentioned a little bit what they need to do, but what else can they do to try to take the momentum back?
Well, we said that, talking about it earlier in the pregame, they got to get back on defense more. They've been burned on these breakaway opportunities after a long offensive attack here on the other end. And in terms of just being more aggressive like they're doing up here, they're pressing the ball here, but in terms of the defensive side, they need to get the ball clear more quicker. They've let the Rutgers team get into it on this side of the field. So Bradley just needs to get into the game a little bit more. I think they've relaxed since that opening goal, and they need to get back to playing the way they were in those opening 10 minutes.
3-2 Rutgers, as Bradley couldn't hold the tie for very long.
Well, Coach Doros has got to be irate. This is the second time this match the Braves immediately give up the leading goal once again. This time, Wright just makes at least 2, possibly 3 Bradley defenders miss with a simple roll over the ball. And that time able to find Dovell here on the near side. who puts in a kind of a carbon copy shot of what Falconer was able to do towards that far corner. And the Scarlet Knights keep up their offensive production, and questions need to be asked of the Bradley defense in their response to their team scoring.
This regular season at home, as Rutgers comes away with a 3-2 victory.
Well, it was an impressive offensive display by both teams tonight. I think the Braves will be disappointed in the way that they responded on each of their goals. They let up a response immediately following each of those attempts, and Rutgers was just a lot more quicker, a lot more disciplined and organized at the back in the end, and the Braves were just unable to put together a complete performance to take home a victory.